Hey, welcome to Randy's Road Life. Glad that you're here with me. Today we're going to talk about Beemac. I know some of you guys are probably wondering, want to know what the scoop is here. This is not a video where I am going to tell you that this is the greatest company in the world and that you should come here. I'm just going to give you information. All right. And the one thing that we need is good, reliable, accurate, unbiased information, and that's what I'm going to give you today. Now, coming here was very easy. Okay, they came with the pickup truck, picked up me and my property, and they took me to their parking location, aka terminal. And so I got this truck. Now I'm going to tell you that I haven't been happy with the truck, and that they agreed. I mean, it wasn't even a debate. They told me they would replace the truck and they would move the payments over, which whatever I paid on this truck, they would move it over to the next truck. And right now they're actually looking to swap me out into a different truck. All right. So, but I've been pretty happy here on a certain level. The potential here is very high that I've seen. This week alone, once I get this load delivered today, my gross is just a tick under 14,000. Now I'm not saying that's every week because it hasn't been. Okay, because the first 2 weeks, obviously the first week you start and then you're on a short week. The next week, and I went home. They actually, because it was like Memorial Day weekend, so they booked me loads going home, covered the fuel, because of that, the deadhead, and they just sent me home. And I didn't ask for that. That's just what they did. And then they brought me back to the yard, and then we finished some things up there. Actually purchased a headache rack from them, which we put on this truck here, which I'll take to the next truck with me, because I'm actually paying on the headache rack. So you're going to hear some deductions that cover all of that stuff, and then you're going to hear there are going to be deductions that you don't hear, because there's a lot of things you don't pay for here. And there was what I negotiated for. I'm going to tell you what that is, because I don't really believe in hiding things, because I think you guys, there are those of us, we need accurate information, because this is our livelihood. We're trying to take care of our families, or we got goals, we have objectives, things that we want to do in our lives, and me trying to hide information and hold things back doesn't help anyone from that. And I know some of you guys might be interested in Beemac and what goes on here, because there's not really any information online that helps with this type of in-depth information. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys the rundown, and this is the red book that you guys get, and right here is my deduction sheet. So I'm just going to give it to you, the facts, right? So here we go. My truck payment is $800 a week for 104 weeks. That's 2 years. All right. This is a 2022 Peterbilt 579. Maintenance account is $500 a week for 10 weeks until you reach 5,000. Then it drops off. Your escrow security deposit is $2,000 in 10-week installments. That's $200 a week for 10 weeks, and that drops off. Your occupational insurance is $46 a week. That's just never going to drop off. The headache rack I'm paying for, they gave me a good discount on it. It's 20 weeks at $120. All right. And then all the flatbed equipment I have comes up to $225 a week for 20 weeks. And one of the perks I liked with that, the reason why I went with that is because if I need something, I can go to the yard to get it and not be charged any additional stuff like a chain, strap. I need to replace a bad tarp. I can do that. So another thing that I was given two options prior to coming here: 80% or 75%. 80%, I have a trailer fee and I pay cargo insurance. 75% gross line haul, I have no trailer fee and I don't pay cargo insurance. Now let me tell you the benefit in that. I have a triaxle extendable step deck. It's brand new. It's very expensive. I don't want to make a payment on this thing. So that was a no-brainer for me. So I definitely went with that. They were very accommodating, made a lot of concessions. The maintenance that has been done on the truck, they have not charged me for, because it was, due to pre-existing issue stuff. So they have paid all of that, which has been great. And obviously I'm in the oversized heavy haul division they have here, and there's some huge projects going on here that I will also be a part of, that we've talked about, and that's great. So the money here is, well, let's say the potential here is good. I made $89.50 to the truck a couple weeks ago. I brought home my bring home is $67.12, and then your deductions come out of that. Okay. And even with, because I had to take a bunch of advances, and you can take a $200 advance per day. So that worked out really well. I had that because I'm gonna do another video here, not too much longer, but the last company I was with actually stole my money, and so I had no money coming here. That hurt quite a bit, but this place has been really good to me so far. Anyways, with that, let's see what else I want to tell you guys. It was $89.50. My bring home was $67.12 at 75%. I took a bunch of advances that week, fuel, all that stuff came out. Oh, plus tolls came out to just a tick under $3,000 was my net bring home. So, and then the following week was like, this one is gonna be like, I forgot. I don't know, because you get your settlement statements emailed to you Tuesday, and then depending on when they deposit the money, you either get your settlement deposit to your account on a Thursday or a Friday. Mine has been, I've gotten a Thursday and I've gotten it Friday. So I know one guy, I just received a message of the video I did for Beemac. Well, not for, but on Beemac, asked me about that, and so I responded. But this is, much more in depth, so I can answer some more of your guys' questions with this video itself. So typically it's Thursday to Friday. I've been paid on both. You'll see your settlement. It's very descriptive. Everything is on there, easy to read. I think I've averaged $4 a mile this week. Most of my loads have been over. This is the only oversized load I haven't done. I've done 2 oversized loads. My first oversize was 3,000. The second oversize was 7,000, and then this one here is 2,900. Plus, I had a TNU fee of $864 for driving 288 miles to get a load canceled, so they have to pay that. So it came out to like $13,764 or something like that. And so my bring home will be over 10,000. Well, my cut to be a little over 10,000, but I had to take a bunch of advances again. So we're probably looking at between 5,000 to 6,000 on my net bring home, somewhere in that area. So that's what you got to take the bad with the good when it comes to your circumstances. But the company's been treating me very well. The 2 people that I've had to talk to, that pretty much run the company, have been great. When you start out here, you'll talk to either Anna or Andrew is the hiring manager, but Anna is the one that will end up hiring you. They will call her. And so the terminal is in Chicago, terminal number 75. It's in a really crappy area. I don't like where the terminal's located at. But they have a lot of pretty nice step decks. They have some triaxle flatbeds, RGNs, if you guys are into that. I don't know how many trucks they have. I know I'm waiting on a truck because I don't want another PACCAR. I'm done with PACCAR. Every PACCAR I've had, and I mean every PACCAR I've had, has been a nightmare, and this one is turning into that very rapidly. So there's that. Anyways, I hope this answers a lot of your guys' questions. This has been Randy's Road Life, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell if you want to be notified when I do post a video. I don't post a ton of videos. The channel's here just to help you guys out and for me to pass along good information